Welcome back to you all. This will be the most detailed video on how to apply for TRP of Lithuania in 2023. So you guys all are aware that according to the new rule which came yesterday only, all students have to apply for TRP card only. Nobody can apply for visa D if you are going for September intake. So apply for the TRP as soon as possible. All universities suggest that apply for TRP card in this June month itself so that you can receive your TRP card before the start of your studies. So I have already made one video previously like how to apply for TRP, and thanks to you all for watching this video so much and also subscribing my channel. But this will like because of this support, I have decided to make one more video which will be the most detailed video regarding how to apply for TRP. It will be in English, and especially if you are from India, then this video might be more useful for you because I know all the things which you might have to follow in India, because in all other countries there might be some differences regarding the addresses and like all many things there are. But make sure to like check from other students also. You can join the Telegram channel from my like profile Telegram, okay, from the profile link of my YouTube. So let's start with the videos. Like I have also make this all the documents needed for TRP with all the necessary important things like the migration department. I will be getting all to these points afterwards. So let's start the video. Start with the documents needed for TRP. So first one is travel document, which will be your passport. Should be valid for your study duration. Like your passport must be valid for somewhat, like if you're going for bachelor, then it should be like more than 3 4 years. If you're going for masters, then decide accordingly, like see if you have like valid your passport. And second one is PCC, police clearance certificate, from all the countries where you have lived for at least 6 months within the duration of 2 years of applying for TRP, in English or Lithuanian. So if you are some other countries like where English is not the main language, so you have to translate it into English or in Lithuanian. So decide accordingly. I suggest you to translate in English if it was in some other languages. And it should be legalized or apostille depending on your the country. If you are in from India, it must be apostille. It must it takes like somewhat 1,000 rupees in India to apostille. If you are some other countries, you have to legalize. But there was one important update regarding legalizations, was that is the migration department informed us that the applications will not be rejected if the student is unable to provide legalization from Lithuania. This will need to be done upon arrival. This information has not been officially confirmed, so we are not completely sure how it shall work. So you have to wait for this thing. So let's talk more. So the legalizations, like I have already shared the news with you. But if you are from India, you have to apostille it. It just take 1,000 rupees. And let's talk about the main important thing: proof of subsistence of funds, like the funds you have to show. So minimum funds 5,040 euros at 420 euros per month in personal bank account. I also suggest that keep the most of the like all of the students who are applying for TRP are keeping their funds in their personal account. If you are above 18, so please keep all the funds, like tell your parents to transfer all the funds in your account. So itself, there are no necessary needs that you have the like 3 months old funds or 4 months old funds. You can just like start transferring the amounts into your personal bank account. It can be like one day, 2 day, months old fund also, but I suggest make like 5 or 10 days old funds. And the funds must be 540 euros. This is a minimum fund. I suggest you to keep like minimum 6,000 euros in your personal bank account. And if another person committed to support you, then there you should write one statement and should be notarized from your court or anywhere where you can, like notary is always done in court itself. So you have to write one statement like my father itself name. There is one format. You can go to your local court and say that I want to like sponsorship letter, and make it notarized. And shall be submitted with a bank account income statement at least 840 euros for sponsor. So if another person is supporting you, then you have to submit one bank account statement or income statement. If you are like if your parents are working in private company, so you can submit also income statement. The income must at least 840 euros for sponsor. So 840 into 12 is equals to 10,080 euros. So if you convert according to the exchange rate, if you're from India, if you're from another country, convert into your local currency and see how much money you have to show in your bank account. So most of the students are going for this only because this increases the amount you have to keep in your bank account. If you are from like if your parents are working in some company and if they have income statement, so go for this. But I don't suggest more about like sponsoring people because you have to also notarize. This might take more 2 or 3 days or 1 day. It depends. So let's talk about third documents. The third is health insurance slash travel insurance. You can buy whatever suits you. I prefer to buy travel insurance because this is cheap. You can get travel insurance most cheaper than the health ones. And the travel insurance must be valid for at least 1 year because, or for 2 years. Most students are applying for 2 years of TRP, so I suggest to buy 2 years of insurance. It depends that the minimum durations of which your TRP, health insurance is valid is 1 year. It depends, like if you the university is providing you the TRP card for 2 years, then I suggest to buy 2 years of health insurance with the total coverage of somewhat 50,000 US dollar, which I bought. Like the coverage, the your health insurance or travel insurance must provide is like must be like above or must same as 50,000, which I bought. The starting date should be of insurance should be the date you visit the external service provider suggested by Wellness University. But I have seen students whose starting date was same or 1 or 2 days before the starting date of their TRP card. Like you will get your starting date of your TRP card from the mediation letter. They have mentioned the starting date there in your mediation letter. So you can also take your you can also choose the starting date of your health insurance, travel insurance just 1 or 2 days before the start of your TRP card. But all the students from the Vilnius University are choosing the starting date. Date when you will visit the external service provider, like when we are going to VFS Global, the students from all the Vilnius University are suggesting the same. The things which like the travel or health insurance should provide is must guarantee the transportation, include escort or personal healthcare professionals, evacuation. All these things must be like in your travel insurance. The coverage must be indicated in euro or USD. If you are from India, I suggest you to buy from healthcare insurance company. They are providing the travel insurance in just 20,000 for 2 years with all the things which I mentioned above. Basically, it is not sponsored. Let's talk about some more documents like yeah, for accommodation. All universities said that first get TRP card, then only they will give you dormitory. So I recommend you to choose the option of declaring your place of residency after getting a temporary residence permit card. If you currently do not have a properly prepared proof of residence or you got a spot in university, please choose this option in the documents on proper accommodation in the Republic of Lithuania field. So this is option in your like by filling the form, you can choose these options there. Like you will declare a place of residency within 1 month from the date of collecting the issued residence permit. So all students are suggesting to choose these options, and then only like they can give you dormitory spot like room in your dormitory after getting a TRP card. Like after, when all the students who got the TRP card, then only like university will start distributing the dormitory rooms to them. So all universities are suggesting to choose these options in the migris form applications in the document on proper accommodation in the Republic of Lithuania field. Let's talk about more documents. The mediation letter, its number, your university will provide you this email. Okay, to this write email to your university. Might need to fill some forms. It depends on university. In this mediation letter, university will mention all the details about you, also the duration of your TRP card. So you can check on the like letter which you got from the university. In the mediation letter, you can choose the see the starting date of your mediation letter and and choose the starting date of your health insurance according to the mediation letter itself. For me, it was 2 years. Like my duration, my total, like I my university has applied for like give me the mediation letter of 2 years so that I can get TRP code of 2 years. I am a bachelor. I had applied in the bachelor studies in Vilnius universities. These are all the documents you will need while applying for the TRP card. Let's start filling the migris application form. So first of all, go to this website migrisa.lt. and click on login. After that, you have to enter your email ID and click on login. Email, you will get a temporary code. Just paste it here. Click on next. Now let's fill the form. So earlier I was not like provided anything so right where to copy these files. So please read the above, like please provide your full name according to your passport as this information will be transferred to your application form. Fill your data according to the Latin entries in your passport as it contains letter. You can read it according to your country. If you are from India, just copy what I'm doing. Just go to your passport. Like see, this is I've taken some passport, sample passport. So here it's her name is Sita Mahalakshmi and her surname is Ramadullah. So I will write Sita Mahalakshmi here in name section. You can copy the same as it was written in your passport, like full capital Sita Mahalakshmi. Okay, Mahalakshmi. Yep. Sita Mahalakshmi. L-A-K-X. Sita Mahalakshmi. Okay, let it be. And surname, what is surname? Ramadugula. Nice surname. After that, write your phone number. In your like, if you're from India, just like your phone, write your phone number. Don't enter any like country code here because they are not mentioned anywhere. You can just like 76 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay. 4 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yes, write your phone number, then click on next. After that, they will open this page for you. You can see they have created one profile for you. You can click all about my applications, my personal info. If you wanted to edit the things you have written earlier, like my name, I written Sita Mahalakshmi, you can edit it there. Surname, email, phone number, you cannot edit because this was email was the first thing we have provided, and also phone number. So if you want to edit your name, just click on edit and enter edit it. Now let's click on my applications. So there are no applications here, so you have to create one new application. So create a new button, new applications. So if you are applying for TRP, so application on behalf of natural person, you have to select your nationality. I'm going to select it India. Then I want to get a residence permit. If you come to Lithuania to live or work for education, okay, you can read it. Click on next. I want to receive temporary residence permit since we are applying for TRP. So click on this and click on next. Since we are all going for study, so studies, if you're a student, teacher, researcher going to Lithuania for longer period, you must apply for temporary residence permit issued for 1 year. If you're going for work, you can select this. But if you're going for studies, most of my like subscribers of this channels are going for studies, so click on studies. And I am a student because we are going for our bachelor's, like a bachelor's study program. If someone going for another, so apply for permit, we are applying, so click on I apply for a permit. They will load an application for you. So now we have to fill these details. So application provided by, select personally, requested body, external service provider, since we are submitting our documents to UFS Global. So let's see, this is the main issue. Like they have like, just if you select the migration departments, you can also apply for urgent order, but migration departments we cannot submit our documents because migration department is in Lithuania, and since we are submitting our documents to UFS Global, we have to select external service provider. So you have to select urgent order and okay, you have select your urgent order. After that, personal information. This is for only for Lithuanian people. If you are residing in Lithuania, see they have got your name from your passport. If you have any former surname, you can write date of birth 23/9/1959. 23/9/1959. Okay, 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 23. 23/9/1959. Gender women. Country of birth India. Place of birth, Gundu Volanu, very hard name. Write in caps lock like capital letter. Gundu Lo Nanu. That will be spelling mistake. Former citizens, if you any have, you can select it here according to you. Martial status, I think she must be married. So select accordingly. There are so much options: single, married, divorced, concluded partnership agreement, terminated partnership, widow. So I will going to select married here. After that, residence address in the country you are coming from. So for that, see the back side of your passport. You have your address like name of spouse. This is address, house number 16 Itna West. We will write the same there also. I cannot copy this from there, but I will try to write house number 16212 16212. You have to copy this whole address from your passport only, okay? Don't worry. And if you have any, like, if your somebody passport don't have this, you can follow this, like this format they have given. Click in, give the exact address of place of residency, first write city, then street, house, apartment number if available. But in India, you can directly copy your address from your passport itself. If you are from some other country like South Africa, Cameroon, where there are in passport they don't mention your address, so you can copy this format like first write city, then street, then house, apartment number if available. So like this only, select this for okay, fill this form, and after that is the place of residency currently declared in Republic of Lithuania. Since we are not in Lithuania, so select firstly no, and indicate whether you wish to. You can also select this no to avoid more documentation, and after that select no. Then talk about is a place of residence currently declared in Republic of Lithuania? No. Indicate whether you wish to declare a place of residence through the migration department. Also click on no. After that, residence and Republic of Lithuania. So this option is asking you to just tell something that you like. Tell the place where you might live. Like you intend to declare a place of residency in Republic of Lithuania. Here you click on this municipality option. If you're going to live in Kaunas, select this option Kaunas Mustosav. If you're living in Vilnius, so select this option. If you're living in Kalapados, so select this option. So if I might some students living in Vilnius, so just click on Vilnius Master. After that, click on district and type Vilnious Vilnius. So yep, don't have to fill anything about street, just left it there, left it blank. After that, let's talk about contact details of foreigners. So we have the application has been completed. So it automatically gets detailed there from our previous ones. Travel documents like your passport. So you don't have to type any in series a number. So let's see, our passport number is J83698 J83694, I think, right? Just click on date of issue. You can see date of issue will be mentioned here. So just click like see what is the date of issue your is, date of expiry. Date of expiry will be here. So just go there 2023. I just make it, oh sorry, it is so long. Let it be 40. Yep. I issued by country because let's see, this Indian passports are of like issued by a country itself. So India's, I don't know about other countries issuing countries. Select INDIA India. Information about Lithuanian Science and Studies institutions. Here you have to fill all the details about your university, which university you are going. So first write name of Lithuanian Science and Studies institution. So let's talk about Vilnius Tech. So you will find all the details here only itself. Go to Vilnius University, then they are providing these details in PDF itself. But if you please confirm that you are enrolled in study of Lithuanian education under the study programs. If you're enrolled in doctor PhD, select this option. If you're enrolled in bachelor's or master's, select this options. You're enrolled to study in Lithuanian science under the study programs. Please specify if you're arriving by. So agreements, no. I don't think so. Select accordingly to you. Like European Union match. I don't think so because most of students are going by applying it applying only. There are no agreements, so left this option empty. Amount of subsistence fund just like 420 euros. And write this: I have sufficient funds in my personal bank accounts to cover my subsistence for the duration of my study in Lithuania. So yeah, this is like if you are keeping funds in personal bank account, if you have someone sponsor you, so make sentence according to that. Additional information about you: are you suffering from disease that could endanger the health of populations? No. Please indicate your educations, when and what school you graduated, what specialty. Okay, one more thing. If you go back, like down into the site, you can click on save button. This will save your applications. And if you wanted to edit it sometimes, you can also preview it from here. If you like, like you have just like save something, and you can just click on edit also. And after that, the same applications will be open for you. You can now edit the things here. After, let's talk about it. Name the educations institutes, like the starts from your like basic educations, then secondary and bachelor's if you're going for master. So let's see, my school name is uh Birla School. Birla School. After that, I am going to here, going to upload my like class 10th, where I have done my boards. So basics, year of graduation. So I just think I am graduated from in 10th from 2020 only. In July month I got my result, or say June month. I got my result in June month. So yeah, June. Just select any date because they're just going to write it July to 2022 itself only. Okay, just write basics. I'm talking about India here because I don't know what educations you might have in other countries. So name of your education institutes: Birla School. After that, your education basics, class to like a year of graduation. I got passed my class 10th in 2022 2020. After that, please enter the specification. So class 10th is called matriculation. It is now saved. Now let's add our class 12th here. So I have also completed the class 12 from Birla School. You can write the name in capital letters, all the names. I just write it here in small, don't worry, just write in all the things in capital. Your education's basics, secondary, basics, secondary, yep, basic secondary, year 2020, year 2022, same June month, 14 June 22, please, and intermediate. You can, if you are going for like bachelor's, you just have to select these two options: Birlas, like for basics, secondary. And if you're going for masters, you also have to add one more thing: write your school name or college name, sorry, and select education, higher education here. If you have not done any advanced vocational education training, if you like done, I think diploma comes under this. If there is another special secondary, you can select. But I think if you're going for bachelor's, if you have done bachelor's in India, you can select higher education. And is year of graduations according to you. Okay, year of graduations you can select. If you're going for bachelor's, then in India you can select. If you're going for masters and you have completed bachelor's here, so you can select higher educations. Okay, I think bachelor degree in computing. It depends on you, year of graduation also. So let's see, we have entered through three things here. First one is our class 10th results, basics. Our degree is matriculations. After that, we have entered class 10th, secondary, intermediate. After that, we have entered our bachelor studies, which is 4-year program in India. So select higher educations, write your degree. Like I have written bachelor's degree in computing. Name your for college. If you're going for another PhD, you can add one more block. Depends on you. After make this thing. Okay, it is not because we are just entering one address. India. After that, the same address of your passport. Here, let's start the passport. Like Ramadoda Venkata, sorry, the name of sponsor, sorry, house number till there here. Just write your full address. And if like, sorry, let me write it. House number 144B, Ramghar, Ram Nivas, and Mumbai. Pin code, let's say 43234. Okay, yes. So this is thing like now, rest Maharashtra. Okay, this is for more India address. So if you are entering more than one address, you can just leave some space or click on also enter or write Dubai or like select Pakistan, click comma and write the same like with your address, exact address of Pakistan here. Just this way you can add some addresses here. After that, have you been deprived of citizenship? I don't know what it means, but most of the students are selecting no here. So no, please indicate your current and most recent work specs, maximum 3 and the period of employment. If you have any work experience, you can write here the work like if you have worked in any companies, like if you have worked in Tata, so write Tata, what at what duration you have worked. So let's say I have worked from 2019 June 5 to 2020 2022 first. Okay, position. Okay, there was a position like let's say engineer. Yeah, there are many options regarding here. You can select according to that also. So computer engineer, you can select if you have worked somewhere else also. Regarding the if you have any certificates also, you can include that in the notes section. It is not mandatory, but I suggest to include your like the work experience if you have certificates to upload in the notes section. Just keep that file and drop here regarding the work experience. So I filled one details. If you have worked, there are already told that maximum three. After that, have you convicted of a crime? Obviously, no, because if you have committed, you can get no PCC. Select on no. Have you been charged with a crime against peace, a crime against humanity, or a war crime, or an incitement to commit such participate in such crimes? Have you been charged? Select accordingly. Most of the students will select no. Have you been issued a visa or residence permit for the last 5 years? Select accordingly. Have you been denied a visa, residence permit, or banned? Select accordingly. Have you applied of asylum to the relevant? Select accordingly. Do you have relations with intelligence, security, military services? Select accordingly. Do you have had a contact with person residing in Republic of Lithuania? This option is important, but select no because if you already know something in someone in Lithuania, then also select no so that you can avoid the documentation. Have you visited? Say the same thing in interview also. Like if they ask you like, do you know someone in Lithuania? Select the no because this might cause. If you said yes, then this might cause some conflict with you, like you have ticked no here and you have said that yes, I know someone in Lithuania, so yeah, and this will cause you a problem. After that, have you visited resident foreign before coming to Lithuania? Indicate the list of foreign which must be indicated for when applying to issue. The list of foreign state which must be indicated. I just see this page because there are countries. If you have visited those countries, have you visited resided in foreign countries before coming to Lithuania indicated in the list. So there is one list you have to check first. If you have go like visitor resided in this foreign state before coming to Lithuania, you have to select that. So I have clicked that on linked. Let's talk again. Like have you visited resided in foreign state before coming to Republic of Lithuania? So when I clicked in this link, this got to me link of this website like list of which are the list where the countries they have mentioned. So click on this file, then if you click on this button, then you will like get one file. This file you will download it and open it. This will give you a list of countries. If you have visited these countries, like there are 20 more than many 48 countries. So just read all these countries name, all are in English also, and other country all the other like Ukraine, Russia also. So if you have visited these countries before it's coming to Lithuania, so you have to select according to that. So if you have not visited any countries that are in the list, click on no. Have you during the period of validity of temporary residence permit be okay? Have you during the period of valid okay? Since we don't have temporary residence permit only because we are applying for an external service provider itself from home country itself. So select just click I don't have residence per temporary residence permit and detail now talk about details of the state fee paid. So select on I will pay at the place of service. Ignore this option and just click all these tick marks. Now let's talk about the document. So valid travel document. So the about the documentation, mediation letter number. Just type your mediation consent of parents. If you are like minor below the 18 years, so you have to upload this document. Sufficient funds. So if you are need anything help in documentation, I have mentioned like what funds you have to show. So in consent, oh sorry, your documents carrying sufficient funds, you have to enter two things. First is your first is your bank statement plus balance certificate. The funds, regarding the funds, I have mentioned you how much funds you have to keep. You upload two things here on the documentations ones. The files with, you can also read these also just for understanding. Document proper accommodations, you can select the last options which I have told you, that you will declare place of residence and shipment for within the first one. Just select these options. No need to upload documents. Here you have to select certificates of non-convictions. You can also explore the more options, but the options which suits most of the country's students, especially India and other countries also, this one. And after that, you have to upload your PCC, police clearance certificate here. Then proof of health insurance. You can also explore these options also, but most of the options, like students select this option health insurance, and they have to upload the health insurance of like minimum is 2 years, but I suggest you to buy 2 years of health insurance. Upload that. After that, these documents are useless. In the notes sections, you have to upload your educational documents. Educational documents. You can watch my these videos also. Like I have, sorry, this not. You can watch my how to apply for TRP. I have mentioned that what to upload in notes sections. You can combine both the two videos, like which I have been uploading this, like this video also and this video. So you can get a broad overview of how to submit all the applications. Here you have to upload the educational documents and fees paid to university, fee paid to university, and many other documents you have to can upload here. You can also upload the work experience certificate if you have, because this is not an important, but if you have, you can like upload it here. After that, if all the things I cannot, like I can submit this, just telegram channel from the my group sections. Yeah, here is my telegram group. You can join this channel, and yeah, you can just after that you can book an appointment submitting. You will get your migris number just after the submission itself. Like here you, sorry, let's see my applications home. Wait a second, let's see my application. So you can get your like application number whenever you submit your applications, you will get your applications number here. This will be your migris number, and institution is, I don't know what they are going to come here, but application number will be migris number. Just after your submission, you can edit it, you can preview it afterwards if you want. Just book an appointment, go there, submit all the, like they are not gonna take any documents from you, just gonna verify all the documents. After that, like just pay the fees them at the VFS Global itself, and after like within 5 days, you will go get your interview call, like from email. They will email you like you have your appointment. Just give an appointment and wait for your your decision. You will get a decision in my conversation. You can find here, like if you got any message here, they will like write that we are ready to issue your temporary residence permit. So it is an easy process. So thanks for watching, bro. It's like very long videos. So subscribe to my channel and also join the Telegram group. Hope you have liked my video. I will be sharing this thing in my Telegram channel also.